All right, guys. This is the grading system for the terrain to help manage frame rate and whatnot. And also, this dynamic grading system allows, hopefully, all right, if this works out, as I've envisioned, this will allow for users to be able to interact with the environment. You guys will be able to do things like plant flowers, fruits garden, like life skill activities, and also you'll be able to destroy the environment, like, well, not the buildings and things like that. Uh, Obviously, we could add some stuff in there, but all of this comes down to data. I feel like the reason why the game large project that was uh, coming out that ultimately failed. I think the problem with it wasn't only like the trusted client side code. It was also the back end not being able to manage the flow of data. So that's something that is supposed to be considered. And again, like this project, like as we make it, is all about observing um, everything that is happening currently, and then pretty much distilling that and changing it into a way that we can implement a better system, or we can learn from the system that was already implemented that succeeded and stuff like that. But right now, with the engine that we are using, everything has to be built in house. The engine is very malleable, which is a great thing because it doesn't give up that much limit like other engine would. Um, and we can basically uh, plan ahead and write code that can scale it out. Now, there's not something you can build with AI. This I don't think AI come close. Um, so without further ado, let's just review a little set of what's going on right now. So as you can see, we have a loading system. This was already there. And then you can see the world loaded out. It happened fast because of the device I'm on. Maybe I should restart this. But as you can see, that entire terrain was not there. But when you click, well, when I click the play button, you will see that the terrain. Oh, it loaded too fast. Alright, I guess I'm not able to share this like this, but the entire terrain loads, and then as you can see, this is a bit of a slower loading process, but the entire terrain load like it uh it loads, and then the grasses, these are grasses. All right, if you can see them, these are actual high quality grasses, and this is where your FPS drops. All right, when developing this project, I'm considering like the type of devices that people are on and their affordability. I don't think my clients will be able to afford high end uh, AMD drive with like custom AI and custom rendering and cooling and everything. I don't think that's how most of my gamers are, my clients are. So the project is being designed so that it can cater to those people who are not able to. Well, it's not even like like it's not even a question like if you are able to. Like, I don't expect everybody to be able to I don't expect everybody to have uh $1 trillion PC in their houses to render things like these, to render high graphics, right? So that's why everything will be designed to cater to those people, to everybody in general. All right. So when the world loads, I wanna fill this out with a texture so that you guys can see. All right, when the world loads, you can put texture like a ground plane or whatever. Let's find something ground. All right, you fill this out, and then now you have a bit of start in like the CPU consumption and graphics and rendering and whatnot. All right, you're getting like 13 FPS and whatnot here. But then again, there's a custom way to load these that will be implemented to to increase that frame rate. And this is better because it takes over the terrain and it gives us control over the terrain system pretty much. So we're gonna hide this and you can see the world like this. And also, as I was saying, you want to be able to interact with the world, so players can go places and like a druid, for example, want to go out and like plant trees and regrow plants and whatnot. So as part of their quest and stuff like that, so you'll be able to interact with the environment, the plane, the fields or whatever, and you'll be able to cut grasses. I don't want the expectation to be too high, but you will be able to like interact with the environment. This is not like a crazy animation thing where you cut a tree and then the tree fly and then the little branches breaks into tiny little pieces and then it smiles at you as it falls down slowly, slow motion, and then you get a sound effects that make you feel like you are right into a forest, like you are standing right next to the tree itself. No, that's not what I'm doing here. I'm just building stuff that is gamified and it gives you the experience. It's not crazy, but it gives you the experience. All right, so these are the grasses. You can the basic interaction system is being started, and you can obviously, well, we're gonna place you can place stuff in here. Now this is a lot of grasses. These are a lot of grasses. All right, and staring. What is this? Anyways, let's put some creatures in here. All right, these are the animals. These are your enemies and whatnot. Mummy. I don't know what that is. Anyways, well, you flip here. You have your enemies in the world. Alright, you go around, interact with them, kill them or whatnot. Alright. We want to have grass. It's like we are just checking the boxes for these things. But in reality, if we could, it would just be a basic plain landscape to allow users to not be worrying about FPS. Obviously, the entire movement system, as I shown earlier, is not the combat and the movement system. It's a custom system that isn't dependent on the frame rate of the project. But some people like looking at frame rates and stuff, so we just want to keep things a little bit anyways, this here doesn't matter, all right, because the movement system uses a custom script that works independently, and it will allow you to move smoothly without latency. And your combat action, as you can see, will be also independent of frame rate. Your character won't be like slowly attacking and whatnot. It won't be jittering or anything. Um, so that's that. As for rendering, we just want to have control over the rendering system, and so that work is being put in place so that all of these can be done successfully. This is the world part of it. All right, you want to explore. This is going to be an arena. All right, you're going to have an orb in the middle somewhere here. You're going to have some healing orbs around the map, and player will spawn in, and you'll have maybe 3 people here, or 5v5, 3 people here. All right, 3 people on the other end. You spawn, you come in, and you pretty much just beat each other to death, and then the winner takes rank points, and the loser go without rank points and stuff like that. All right, so this is one thing we want to implement, like the earliest possible. All right, it's gonna come out the earliest, and then we're gonna have actual tournament system. All right, the website is gonna get updated. The way it looks right now is the skeleton of the project, right? With one functionality. Um, Guys, the way I'm developing this is I'm thinking about a big picture, and I'm building like systems that will actually put all of that, uh, everything that I plan to make the actual big picture. It will put everything to. I mean, when we put those systems together, everything will come together and it will make that picture. All right. So this year is gonna be the start. All right, we're gonna have a tournament system, and once we get to that part, then the website will start getting some more updates, and we're gonna actually have money, like actual money tournaments. All right. On the Discord, if the website is not completed yet, we will start it on the Discord. And players will be able to sign up, and we'll have actual tournaments, and I'll probably be a commentator or whatever in there, and we'll be able to, watch players play and commentate on that. So that's part of it. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.